And a vulture. Can't see what they're eating. Look at the jelly beans, jelly babies, whatever. Sorry. Shame on your foot.
Stone cameras on.
Baobab tree on a survival basis, and what I'm going to do is I'll pick out any bush or plant here, and as I said, look, I can't actually prove it for you now because it's very dry. There's certain times of the season when you can actually survive off the bush, okay? And I'll explain the utilisation of Baobab tree as far as even the bushman and as far as the Rhodesian terrace walls as well. This particular Baobab tree is, as you see, it's quite a fine specimen. Like terrace and the Rhodesian wall, couldn't go to water holes, things like this, because there'd be ambushes waiting for you. You can live off Baobab trees. You just cut a piece out, and moisture and everything else, you can suck the moisture and then you get quite a bit of water out. And you could live maybe from day to day on a Baobab tree. Okay. The Baobab tree, as far as the eating, we're talking about the water contents, and of course the fibre itself. Bushmen make, and the terrace used to make, you weave the fibre. Actually what you do is you beat the cork substance. I'll show you in front. You can actually beat the cork substance with a stick lightly, and then you'll find that the string will come out, and then you interweave the string and you can actually make fishing line. We actually, on the survival courses, actually used to make fishing line and actually physically fished with the line, and were quite successful. And using, just using bone, as hooks. You can carve your own out of just ordinary bones lying around, carve your own hooks and stuff like that. Now the pod can go up to 9-12 inches in long, okay, in length, okay. And of course the bushmen, or the terrace, used to take the top off and they clean it out, and of course you've got a perfect water bottle. Or you can cut it nicely, and then you can actually use it as a scooping water from water holes, or anything like that, even as utensils, even as molds with clay for making pots and stuff like that. Okay? Now inside here, there's a very good survival element here. Here you've got the famous cream of tartar. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about the cream of tartar. Now the cream of tartar itself has got a lot of vitamin C, thermine, and a lot of minerals in it, which would keep you going under survival conditions. For example, if we had normal rain conditions that we are going through, and this is why it's a bit embarrassing for me to talk like this unless I've got this to show you. All your circle pieces is this. And in its wet form you can manipulate it and do anything with it. And as you can imagine, you can make framework, and with your mapani, you can. I've actually seen snares made out of it. I've seen fish traps and everything else made out of it. And of course, with your bandavas, it's a great asset. The yellow fruit, I don't know if you've seen Jamie Ace and all that sort of thing, inside when it ferments, and that was a bit exaggerated, but it can happen. And you get the seeds inside, and those seeds almost very nice, very tasty, taste like walnuts. And again, marula tree, if you cut a piece of root out of it, and you can actually fill a good mug of marula tree, even now. Now this particular tree, this is, you see it all around the village. This thing you can just stick it in the ground, doesn't need no water, anything else, it just germinates. And you see the latex here. What the bushmen do, like especially now, the ideal time now is on the Boteti River where the flow is dropped. And you've got pools. They beat this, they crush it, and they throw it into the river. And you see this latex here. This starts forming underneath the water, and it gets caught into the fish's gills. And the fish drown, and they just come to the top of the water. And you can eat fish with a pleasure. No poison, anything, won't harm you, anything at all. It's just the latex just drowns.
But does that then destroy a whole fish population in the future?
No, just within the pool, isn't it? No, you could only work within a pool.
Said he wasn't that bad, man. It's the Maun beer. Yeah, you've seen it overseas.